Hi, this is Daniel from CloseToZero, and this is Bugs of Azeroth, a short series where I talk about bugs, quirks, and other interesting facts of Pet Battle. Um, as anyone among you who played Pokemon before knows, in Pokemon there are rare skins for all the Pokemon, which are called shinies. The chance to get them is very low, like 1 to 100 or 1 to 1000. I don't actually know for sure. And this actually exists for a few wild pets in World of Warcraft as well. The most famous example of that would probably be the mountain cottontail. As you may know, rabbits usually come in three different variants, which is the brown one, which is the white and brown one, and the white one. And the mountain cottontail actually comes in a fourth variant, which is the shiny glossy variant, um, which can on lower resolutions look kind of similar to a usual white rabbit, but it has the greenish golden eyes and is also glossy. And this pet isn't actually rare for mountain cottontails per se. Like um, other rabbits have 1 to 3 different skins that you can get, which are chosen at random, and the mountain cottontail can be found in 4 different skins. And as you can see here, it took me like 2 minutes after getting to Red Ridge, and I was able to find one, which I could just catch now. Ta-da! But I don't want to do that as I already have the Speed Mountain Cottontail. You can find the shiny mountain cottontail in Red Ridge Mountains, pretty much everywhere but the Tower of Igala, uh, which is over here in the Eastern Kingdoms, if you don't know where it is. And if you have way more time than you have pet stones, you can also find it in the Broken Isle in High Mountain, where it won't appear as a frontline pet, but will appear as a backline pet. So you pretty much have to start every wild pet battle you can find there, and you have a chance to see a shiny mountain cottontail in the backline there, which will be a higher level, obviously, but it will take you a lot longer to find one there. Okay, there are a few ones which are actually rarer than the normal skins, and I'm going to show them off now. Uh, I'll fly over there, which will take a while, but through YouTube magic, you will think it has been just a second. Ba-bow! And there we are, right from the Reddish Mountains to the Spires of Arak in Draenor. Um, what we can find here is a rare version of the Thicket Skitterer. Let's summon a normal one first. This is the normal one. And 9 out of 10 Thicket Skitterers you will find in the wild will have this skin. Let's zoom in. Here you go. And then 1 out of 10 will have this one, which is the golden skin. It's actually not that hard to find because Thicket Skitterers spawn all over the zone, and there are usually a lot of them. So the easiest way to find them is to just fly around until you see a rare one there. Like I said before, he has about a 10% chance to have this skin instead of this boring brown one. The same is true for what's the name? Ice Spine Hatchling in the which you can find in the Frostfire Ridge. Sorry, which is over here, which is where the ox spawn. And these are actually kind of hard to see because this is the normal one, which is in a dark normal blue. And this is the rare one, which is a slightly lighter blue. Um, The best way to find that I found was to summon a normal one and then compare both, because as you can see, the difference is very small. The chance for the Icespine hatchling is also 10%. And finally, there's a really rare one out there, which is also found in Draenor, and I fly over there right now. And there we are. It just took us 1 second to get from Spires of Arak to Gorgond, which is in the north of Draenor, right over here. The pet you can find here is the Wood Wasp. The Wood Wasp only has 2 spawn points where it spawns regularly, which is right where I am here. Um, and it has a very, very rare skin. Um, let's zoom in here. This is the normal variant. This is the bright greenish one. And I probably won't be able to show you the rare variant, because the rare variant has just a 1% chance to spawn. For comparison, this is the normal one in my collection, and this is the rare one in my collection, which is much darker black greenish. Well, obviously with just a 1% chance to spawn and a very long spawn time with just 2 pets, it's not really feasible to wait here until the rare one spawns, right? So, the good news here is you can cheese it. You can get pretty much anywhere in Gorgond, and the Wood Wasp will spawn as a secondary pet. But obviously won't be in the rare variant any more often than normal. And we already found one, and you can see it's the normal skin. The way to cheese it is now to reset the battle. Just run away and restart the battle and check how the Wood Wasp looks and concede again. I could do this on camera now, but let's be real here. It just took me like 45 resets to do it, but with an average of 100 resets before you will get it, this will take a while. Bring bandages. Even with the just 45 resets I had to make, it took me like 20 minutes to half an hour to find it. And yeah, it looks really cool, and I'm happy that I have it. And as I said, it's way rarer than the other rare skins, and it's a nice addition to your collection. So what do I think about shiny variants of wild pets? I think it's a great idea. I wish we would see way more of them. I actually even wish they would include them for other wild pets. Um, the thing is, they obviously included it with some Warlords of Draenor pets. Um, the Mountain Cottontail actually started out as a bug, but they haven't really done that afterwards. I mean, they have the rare spawns in Stormar and in Stormheim, but it's just not the same thing. It's not the same pet. I obviously also would wish that they would have rare skins for some wild pets that are better in pet battle, in PvP pet battle, because the Wood Wasp is obviously not a good PvP pet, and that's also true for the Skitterers. The Mountain Cottontail is obviously a very cool thing that you can use in PvP, and yeah, I'd like to see like most wild pets have a rare variant, because I enjoy hunting for the correct breed of wild pets, and this would just add another angle to that. I don't think it'll happen, but you can always hope. I just Hope I was able to show you something that you didn't know. And if you knew about it, that's also fine. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And see you in the next video. Thanks.